And that takes me to this next thing that we're talking about, and this is the highlight, because you're doing something for Rankman Christian Radio that just kind of took me by surprise, and it's just one of those long line of things that the Lord is opening doors for. It's called Reaching All for Christ Fundraiser, and there's not a whole lot of information. Oh wait, you put it there. There is information. Oh my gosh, you've been working behind my back. How did you do that? Tell us about the Paparazzi Reaching All for Christ fundraiser.
So what Paparazzi does is we take jewelry that you could find in Cato's or Kohl's or Target that's normally $15, $20. Well, we have the same thing that's typically $5. So you can really, dress up any outfit for $5. Well, what I like to do is help other people with it. I mean, literally, I like to spread joy with it. That's why I signed up to do it. So we have fundraisers where we sell everything from my inventory for $7 instead of $5. You have to pay the taxes and shipping as well. But then $2 of every item that's sold goes back to the Christian radio, goes back to whoever we're raising funds for. And it's just a way to give back. And people can get something that's very nice at a reasonable cost and make a difference at the same time. Just can't beat it.
All right, so it's by invitation only, and there is no actual event link that we could give because, well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, contact Dragman Christian Radio.
Mm-hmm.
Say, I want to come to your fundraiser and who you are on Facebook, and then you can invite them. That would be the easiest way.
And what I'm going to do...
If they contact you on Facebook.
Yep. But when is this? I mean, we're getting people all excited about this fundraiser event. When is this going to happen?
Thursday night, 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Thursday, July 2nd, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, fundraiser for Christian Radio. Everything will be $7 plus tax and shipping. All items compared to those you will find at Kohl's, Target, or Cato's. $2 from each sale will go directly to the ministry of the Rackman Christian Radio Network. And it looks like we already have some people responding to it.
But literally what will happen is I will post several pictures of items that I have in my inventory. Whoever wants it, comment sold. And because there may only be one, it's going to be a first come, first serve. If I have 2 or 3 of the items, I'll say I have 3 of these. And the first 3 people to comment sold will be the one to get them. At the end of everything, we'll leave it open for 2 days. At the end of everything, I will email people how to pay their invoice and get checked out. And we'll square up that way. So it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it does. It sounds very simple. And there's nothing that anybody really has to do except be at the event from 6 p.m. How long are you going to keep it open again?
I'll keep it open for 2 days.
But the actual postings...
The posting will be live for about an hour, hour and a half.
Okay, so from...
And I'll do some giveaways,
okay.
too. So that, I like spreading joy that way.
Absolutely. So starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern Standard Time, for about an hour to an hour and a half, you want to be on the event page. You want to be watching your Facebook notifications. And if you see something you like, you need to follow the instructions.
Comment sold.
Oh, comment sold. Ooh. Oh. I'm excited.
It's going to be like, not like an auction, but like an auction. Because it is. It's first come, first serve. You say sold. And what I'll do Friday is bump up all of the available items to the top. And anybody that wants anything can see what's left over. Well, you really want to be there at the main event.
Amen. You've got to be there. This is a live event.
Yes.
Brought to you by Spreading Jash? Yes, let's say that again. Brought to you by spreading-joy.org.
That's great.
Oh.
You got to have sponsors.
Oh, my gosh.
I thought it was you this time, not me.
Oh, I do it all the time. Marie, I know you're busy and you don't get a chance to listen, but I make up words all the time. In fact, it's because of this ministry that I made up the word Epiphanous, and my 17-year-old son cringes every time I use the word. And so my new goal in life, when he's playing on his Xbox and his PlayStation, is to come up with new words to just drive him crazy.
Very good. I'm with you on that.
Because we're called to love our kids, but I think we're really called to torture them. I don't know.
I love doing that. I do. So if anybody has any questions, and I'll put a post on there too, please ask me questions here. So that way, if anybody does have any other questions, I can reply to them.
Perfect.
I'm excited, and hopefully this will be really good.
Well, from now until July 2nd, I'm going to be in prayer for this event to support your ministry in response to support our ministry, and I'm going to partner with you in prayer, Marie, right now, that the Lord speak to the hearts of people and to just have fun, but at the same time, spread a little joy and support great ministries like ours. Well, my guest today has been Marie Weichel. And I was looking at the name. You put your middle name in there. I didn't know you had a middle name.
I do. That's just for people that know me before I got married. Because, I had all kinds of friends back then.
Oh, my gosh.
I was a loner, so I don't know. I don't know why I have that out there. I actually do know why. You want to hear it real quick?
Yes, please.
So my father, being the proud man that he was, whenever he would read obituaries, he would see the daughter's first and new last name. And he would always say something to the effect of, they need to have their maiden name in there. You need to have your maiden name in there. So when he died, me and my sister both, we included our maiden name. And now we just include it on things like that. She had more friends in high school than I did.
I love that story because that's continuing the family name, if you will.
And it helps to remind you who you are.
Absolutely,
because back in the day it was you're a horn. You don't do that. You remember where you came from.
Right.
That situation.
Right. See, and I was thinking, I was being that guy, thinking, oh, she's just using her maiden name because that's how people will remember. No, that's incredible. So you have a heritage in your name by the very fact that was what your father imparted to you, and now that's been passed through, hopefully, generations in remembrance of who you are and where you came from.
Yeah, and I still get, even though my dad died in 2003, I still get, oh, you're Don Horn's daughter. I'm like, yes, I know.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you. Cool. Thank you so much, Marie.
You're welcome, and thank you for letting me do this for you. Because I recently had a couple parties, and somebody's like, it really wasn't worth your time. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I didn't do it to make a lot of money. On this particular party, I really did it to encourage the person. I sent her, I'm going to be mailing it out tomorrow, but I've got her some extra pieces just because, she put in a little time and effort to help spread the word about what I do. It's just a way of saying thank you.
Well, I'm looking forward to this. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we will see you on July 2nd, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern Standard Time. That's a Thursday night, folks. You'll want to be there.
See you then. Thank you very much, young man.
You're very welcome, my friend. I love you, and I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
So as you can tell, there's a lot of great things going on in the month of July 2015 with Ragman Christian Radio and the Spreading Joy Corporation with Marie Horn Weichel. So if you have any questions or you would like to give to either organization, it's spreading-joy.org for Marie's organization, and it's rackmanchristianradio.org on our Contribute and Give page. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and consider what you can do to spread a little joy and reach around the world, reaching all for Christ. with Rackman Christian Radio.